Restart that time for Reddick, though. He's got a car linked on second.
Somebody missed the turn entirely.
3 wide, 4 wide for second. Here comes Austin Cindric. Ryan Blaney sideways in front of the field.
Side by side up front, though. Chastain, he's right there. They're going side by side through the kink.
And around goes the 1. He's able to get by the 8.
Unbelievable. Sideways, though. That's going to allow Reddick to get a run on him. Lost momentum on corner exit.
A lot of dirt and debris on the tires.
Chastain went off the track. So he did that access road to get back on track. Now, the 8 of Tyler Reddick continues to fight him. Is this legal for the 1 to be up here racing right now?
Like NASCAR trying to figure that out themselves. Reddick trying to work hard to get back by him.
He knows he has Austin Cindric behind him. But the 1 of Ross Chastain was off track. He used the access road after turn 1 after he missed it. Reddick fights back. He's going to try to take the outside line.
Side by side right here. This is tough sledding to try to make this pass.
It's a good position for Reddick. He's going to take the lead back.
Reddick grabs the lead as he comes back out on the front stretch. One more time around.
Cindric's got to run on the 1 car. How hard will Chastain push in the braking zone here? He's in position.
Reddick slows through 1. He's clean. Chastain and Cindric. We believe second and third. Chastain still unsure.
A lot of respect right there in the braking zone of turn 1. Chastain a little defensive into turn 4.
And if you're Cindric, you really don't know how to treat Chastain. Is he legal? Is he supposed to be there or not? Cindric got really loose there. Chastain driving away from him.
Tyler Reddick, what a race he has put together. Through 7. Reddick now with 4 car links in front of Ross Chastain and Austin Cindric. This technical section of the Indianapolis road course, Reddick has been perfect. Can he get through? 13. For the final time, he does.
Oh, he almost missed the corner.
Here comes the 1 of Ross Chastain one more time. Out of 14, Tyler Reddick looking for his 2nd Cup Series win. It's going to come in Indianapolis.
All right. Great job, guys. Way to execute all day long. Great job, guys.
Career best finish for Harrison Burton. Ross Chastain, we have been told by NASCAR, was not allowed to be in that position. He will be penalized.
And we know everyone's been fighting for track position up to this point, but now, with just 3 more times around, how aggressive will they get?
Little contact already right there with the 9 and the 8. The 9 has the better restart. Chase Elliott almost clear of the 8 car. 8's going to try to outbrake him down here in the braking zone.
Right, 1 on your left, 1 on your right now. Middle.
A lot of contact. Around goes 2 cars, 3 cars now
The
around.
9 car. Chase Elliott is spun out.
24 of William Byron also has been around. And now, Aaron Jones in the 43 goes around.
Truex, Dillon.
All right, keep going.
Austin Dillon in the 3, stops in the gravel.
Truex with a flat left front tire.
Can he get out of that gravel?
If Dillon doesn't get it fired back up and going,
So far, he's still sitting there, guys. Hasn't moved yet.
that's going to be another caution. He's trying
stuck.
to back up, and he can't. He's stuck.
He's stuck.
This is going to have to be a yellow. NASCAR's going to give him as much time as possible, but at some point the cars are going to go speed through there. There you go. There's the yellow.
Caution, and we'll have another restart.
I don't think Slugfest was even aggressive.
I know. I thought you were putting it lightly when you said that.
I mean, it was just. I'm going to have to watch this a few more times, Rick, to see exactly what happened.
Watch
Well, look
the
at
22.
Logano. Yes, exactly. All the way on the bottom. That just forces everybody into 5 wide, running into each other. Now the chase and the 24, that was ahead of all that. Let's see what happened with those guys.
Chase gets,
yeah.
12 gets into Chase a little bit. Unintentional contact there between friends, but Chase loses all that track position.
Derek Jones around. Martin Truex Jr. a lot of damage. The three, Dillon bringing out the caution as he's high-centered in the gravel.
Oh, so if we look at the 2 leaders, the 8 and the 9, right here, the 12 gets in, the 24 hits the 12. He barely catches the right rear of the 9, and around the 9 goes. And then he catches the 24.
Allmendinger comes through scot-free.
Yeah, let's focus on the front for this one. We'll go to the middle later. Yeah, 24 and a 12, a little bit of contact with the 9. And there's Allmendinger. He came out of that in second.
Cars going through the grass.
Truex has the left front tire issue back there. It's riding on the 14 car. There's just too much to cover. Oh.
Christopher Bell, right front, and bring the clutch out. Another restart here at the road course. Is it? Fender's missing, flat spotted, lower tire, do you have contact? Let's take a look, see what happens. There's a fender on the racetrack, that's an issue. Right here, this is 11-12, and braking. You have to talk about how hard the braking is. Oh, misses the corner. And then boom. Oh, yeah, fender's going to go for a straightaway. Doesn't he flat spotted the tire into turn 12? We can talk about it, can't wait for it to happen, and it just failed the tire. Man, well, first it's decision time. I am comfortable saying I expect the lead to stay on the racetrack. I don't think huge. Well, you can answer that, and you need to go down 9 box because I can do that without Briscoe 16.
On the outside.
Allmendinger trying to outbrake Chase Elliott. He does. Through 7. 3 wide behind him.
This has been terrible for Christopher Bell, losing spots right and left.
They're still attacking him. Once you lose momentum, man, it's like,
big crash
wreck.
behind us.
The 4 of Harvick once again around.
The 4 of the 48.
Alex Bowman backing up. Getting it going once again. Both cars are going to move on. No caution.
I think the 4 cars.
Yeah,
I'm sorry, Junior. Yeah, you and I saw the same thing. The left rear in the 4 looks like heavy damage. It's going to absolutely be mechanical. Probably another toe link. This could end his day.
I'm sorry, Bub, but I think it's a little bit more than that.
This is the driver who came in as the first driver out of the playoffs. We thought it was going to take a win, but more points lost today. I think that would move it into a must-win for sure, as we see Chase Elliott and A.J. Allmendinger side by side into one.
There's another look. Sliding already was the 48 of Bowman. So many cars having to avoid going through the grass.
Live action. Look at the battle. They all got single file this
NBC's
time.
IMSA coverage. He knows so many of those drivers in the sports car world, and I think,
big hit here for Ty Dillon.
42.
Wow.
And that brings out the caution.
That is a big impact for the 42. You see the door ripped open.
Turn 1 area.
The 5 car also down there. Both these cars involved in the same accident, I believe.
Ty was, and you see a lot of damage there to the driver's side.
I got pedal.
And a bad birthday for Kyle Larson.
Yeah, I don't know what happened. You okay? Yeah, I think so.
I think so. That's a driver evaluating himself. It takes a minute just to collect yourself and figure out how you are feeling.
Look at the right front wheel. We don't see much damage to the wheels in these cars these days, but that wheel is distorted so badly from some contact somehow.
All right, we're down.
That's a hard hit.
Sometimes you can look at the damage and kind of have an idea of what happened, but I'll be honest, where this car is sitting and where the 5's sitting, I'm not sure what could have led to this. As you see Ty climbing out, there's Kyle Larson.
Kyle was already multiple laps down, just trying to finish his day out.
So the AMAR safety team there tending to Ty Dillon as Kyle Larson's going to jog his way back into the infield.
And I think Kyle and him's going to talk about it for a second.
Wanted to figure out what went wrong there. Let's take a look.
Oh boy, my goodness.
Oh, and I'm sure Kyle was coming over to apologize.
Some sort of mechanical issue on the 5 car for him. Look at that. He is flying when he comes in there.
So I heard him say, I have a pedal, which looking back now, maybe he didn't have brakes and now he does have brakes. That's the one thing that seems to make sense. And to your point, that is why he went over to talk to Ty Dillon.
I'd say we're lucky that wasn't worse than it was. I mean,
that was huge.
I agree, Jeff. That's a big impact. Oh my goodness.
Gosh.
I mean, the speeds that they're getting going into turn 1, and if Kyle Larson didn't have brakes or the brakes weren't working, we're talking he could have been going 150, 160 miles an hour there at contact.
Yeah, what a scary situation for Kyle Larson. Ty Dillon didn't know it was coming, but Larson did. Larson's driving in the corner. He knows he's not going to be able to stop and just trying to avoid, minimize hitting. It's just it's a terrible situation to be in. Let's go listen to what he said. This is just before the wreck.
Confirming that your brake fans are on. Yeah. I'm standing on the pedal really hard, though.
Yeah, standing on the pedal really hard.
So he asked about the brake fans. I'm not sure if they were cycle them on and off. I'm not sure if maybe they see some temperature in the rotor, in the braking zone, somewhere on a camera. I mean, it seems like a very odd question. After a restart, that makes sense. Hey, did you put your fans back on? Right, Dale? I might ask you to shut them off under yellow and turn them back on as soon as we get go. But we've been in a long green flag run. It was 22 lap green flag run. Comfortably. Perfect.
Well, guys, we get a look here at Kevin Harvick, who was spun after that last restart. We've seen those big rushes down to turn 1, and as we see, AJ Allmendinger now off the racetrack. Somewhere around here, I can't even exactly tell exactly. Oh, we got more spun out here. So down turn 1
is around. Allmendinger, who was running in the 5th position, was off track. 41, Cole Custer off track.
And Allmendinger got out of the sand. What a nice job. I didn't know with the low profile tire if that thing was going to bury in the sand or not.
We saw that in the the IndyCar race. The IndyCar guys getting through. They really have the sand here manicured really nicely to be able to allow those guys the opportunity to get through there if they have to bail into the sand.
We talk about drivers and how upset they get and the notes they keep on the other drivers as the race progresses. Well, my notebook's full right now because I'm mad at a ton of people at the moment. I've been pushed around, shoved around. Let's see what happened with AJ Allmendinger right here, just pushing hard, trying to make something happen. Drives off track, keeps it going.
That's turn 3, heading into turn 4. He just kind of puts the right rear or the right sides into the grass.
And then right here, Harrison Burton trying to outbrake and get underneath the 41 of Custer. And Harrison actually backed into Custer. Wonder how much damage is right there. Rear tires locked up, trying to outbrake. Turn 1 has been the trouble spot all day, guys.
What I don't understand, we didn't have a dramatic